Uber and Bolt, which company is better? Which company do you prefer to take ride on? Is it Uber or is it Bolt? Give your own opinion. I don't want to say anything because I represent both of them. So give your opinion. Do you prefer Uber or do you prefer Bolt? Whatever is your opinion, put in the comment section and let's work with it. Let's check your opinion. You understand? All right. Let me take you down where the system originated from. Let me take you through Uber, where Uber originated from, or where Bolt originated from. Uber originated from USA, while Bolt originated from Europe. Uber is owned by a US guy, while Bolt is owned by an Estonia guy, two brothers. And Uber charges 25% for each trip you completed, while Bolt charges, let's say, 20 to 25% of each trip you as well completed. The operations, though the operations are slight difference, but they do the same thing. They are application companies. They are application transport company. You understand? So the operations are more or less the same. They operate the same. Yeah. So Uber and Bolt, which one do you prefer? Some drivers will say that I prefer Bolt. I don't want to do Uber. Bolt is what I want to stand for. Bolt is the one that given me joy. That is your opinion. Some drivers will say, I prefer Uber. Uber, Uber give me joy. Uber give me a lot of rides. Uber give me a lot of bonuses. Wow. That is your choice. Understand? So which one do you prefer to take trip? Just tell me your opinion in the comment section and let's argue that. I advise both the riders to go for the 2-app. The 2-app will give you what you want. Once, if you're a driver, you own your 2-app. If Bolt doesn't come, Uber will definitely come. If your Bolt doesn't give you a trip, Uber will give you a trip. Depending on wherever you are. Let's assume that you take a boat from I always talk about Abuja because this is where I'm based. Let's say that you take a boat ride from we'll say to Kubwa. And once you go to Kubwa, the trip is not forthcoming from a boat. You own your Uber and own Bolt. Out of the two, trip will definitely come that will take you back to the city center, which town. So, my opinion though, go for the 2-app. On the 2-app, once you're on the 2-app, you definitely make more money. You have more trips. Don't stick on only one app. Don't stick on Bolt alone. Because Bolt, at times, you might step up to 1 hour without getting a trip. Don't stick on Uber too alone. Because you might step up to 1 to 2 hours without getting a trip. But if you have the 2-app with you, if Bolt doesn't come, if you don't have a trip, a request on Bolt, you definitely have a request on Uber. In that way, you don't stay longer with the app waiting for a request. If you have the 2-app, you make more money. At times, request comes with the 2-app at the same time. So it's your choice to look at the one that, that pays well, the one that is higher, that the rate is higher. Let's assume that if your Uber request comes to your phone, Uber request, the firm might show you 5,000 naira, while Bolt will show you 3,000 naira. What do you think? The choice is your choice. You go for the higher price. You go for the higher rate, higher trip. And now which trip you go for? You have a trip of 5,000 naira on Uber. You have a trip of 3,000 on Bolt. And all of them are going the same place. You go for the higher rate. So I always tell people that the 2-app are the best. One, you don't wait longer for trips. Your waiting period is minimal. You take frequent trips, back-to-back trips. That if you have the 2-app, you have Uber and Bolt. And let's look at their charges. Uber charges 25%, while Bolt charges 20% on each trip you are taking. So there are a lot of differences on these 2-apps. Their policies are different, their terms and their conditions are different. So tell me, which one do you choose? Which one do you prefer? Out of the 2-app, between Uber and Bolt, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer going online with Uber, or do you prefer taking trips on Bolt? Which one? And let me mind you, as Uber driver, Uber gives bonuses on a daily basis. If you are taking 4 trips on Uber on a daily basis, Uber will give you 5,000 naira. For 4 trips, the first 4 trips you take, on Uber, you have a bonus of 4,000 naira. For the first 9 trips you take on Uber in a day, you have a bonus of 10,000 naira. For both, if you take 5 trips in a day, they give you 1,000 naira. So your guess is as good as mine. So which one do you choose? Which one are preferable? I'm not going to tell you what I choose. Tell me your opinion in the comment section. Uber and Bolt, which is the best in 2025? Is it Uber or is it Bolt? Which one do you prefer? Alright fans, please, if you are watching on my YouTube, please subscribe. Click on the subscription button. Subscribe, share this video, follow me. And if you have a car that you want to drive on both platforms, you don't know how to go. You want to drive on both platforms, you don't know how to go about it. Please, kindly DM me. Let me put you through. If you have a car, an idle car, and you don't want to drive it, bring those cars to us. We will manage the car and pay you weekly kilometers. So fans, share this video and thank me later.